Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Sulaiman Abdulqadir Mahmoud. Today we are here to talk about the project risk management. In our presentation, we talk about that presentation content is like introduction and factors affecting project risk management failures. We also talk about the impact of the project risk failures. The solution of to avoid them, and then we conclude. In risk management, we need to understand the risk management first. The role of the risk in construction projects. We choose construction project as a case study, and benefits of the risk management in construction, key elements of the project risk management. We also talk about that we need to understand the integrated of the risk management in construction processes. We have to read about best practices and industrial industries, case studies and lesson learned, so that we understand about the construction projects and their risks. Factors that affect risk management to fail: adequate risk identification and assessment. We don't have adequate, it can affect your project. Lack of risk response plan. You don't have a mitigation plan and an effective risk monitoring and control. We don't have the engineering measurements and engineering plan, and so that we not affect the. That means we don't have a risk monitoring and so that control engineers and other administration controls. We don't have limited stakeholder engagement. The stakeholders is not engaged to the project, and efficient resources and expertise. You don't have other resources available, enough resources and expertise. Poor integrated and collaboration. There's no collaboration. It can be risky and failure. And lack of continuous improvement. We not improving our improvements. We not continue our improvement. Risky management is a fundamental aspect for any construction project or any project. To mitigate it is, you have to prioritize the risk management expertise, promote effective communication and collaboration, and resource availability, conductive risk assessments, and regular monitoring and risk management. Impacts of the risk management failures. So it causes impacts of the risk management failures, like it causes cost of runs. The cost may be going up, and schedule should be delayed, comprehensive qualities, safety. Sometimes safety issues can come, stakeholder satisfaction because of these delays. It becomes stakeholder satisfaction. Legal and compliance issue because of the safety, it comes to the legal and compliance. The other thing is the impact of the project stakeholders. Even like our construction, I choose as construction, road construction. So the society itself, it affected. That's the impact. So to do that is the impact, you need risk identification, assessment, response plan, or also monitoring and quality, so that you can affect. This is a solution to avoid them. First, you need to establish risk management framework. That is risk management team, risk register, like that. Early and continuous risk identification. Whatever, when you identify the risk, you register, you measure, and then you come mitigation plan. Quantitative risk analyze, that is the frequency. Develop risk response strategy, that is the mitigation plan, that is the risk identification, so that you can control risk monitoring and control. That is you have to monitor every quarter of the by year. Communication and stakeholder engagement. You have to communicate, and even stakeholders should come, so that they communication and documentation. You have to communicate the risk itself, and then you have to communicate. You have to document. Other thing is that knowledge sharing and lesson learned. Sometimes you need to learn whatever you have before or other projects, so that you can avoid that. In conclusion, it is important first It is important for risk management in construction management in projects. Other thing is that common failures in risk management. You have to know that impact of the poor risk management in construction. You have to know that. The other thing is the solution to avoid project risk management. That is the first identification, measure, mitigation plan, and then you come with the solution so that you have to have not problem for that. And thank you.